some tokens or projects are going to move first. That's all that it means. And so it's good to kind of keep an eye on your tokens, have some definite higher time frame take profits, and then you can reevaluate your portfolio. And if you see that one token which you're bullish on because of whatever reason, you see that it's still quite low and you could increase your position size, you can do that. You could totally do that. That would be a good idea. Just be mindful that regardless of what people tell you, the time to sell is going to be when crypto is in the news and when your grandma and your uncle and your auntie and you go to the shops and everyone is talking to crypto. Once you start getting that vibe, once you start seeing crypto on Google search is like 100%, once you start seeing everyone saying, you know, everyone is going all in on these shitty meme coins, and who are those people? They're like ordinary people like waitresses and people like that going all in on shitty meme coins. That's a flag. It's a really big flag. Yeah. Start to get worried when that happens, when greed goes up into like between 90 to 100%. Also, when the funding rate on BTC becomes extremely bearish, that's also another flag. And we'll start seeing that together. And also time is really important. So in my mind, Trump getting elected, Trump becoming president on January the 20th, Elon becoming Doge, the Doge. Yeah, that's why you should have exposure to Doge, just because of Elon Musk. I think we're gonna have a nice run. We could have a blow off top. And so that's something to bear in mind. So whereas before I wasn't sure, I think Trump winning, and the way he's won has been incredible. He's won a fucking landslide. It's an all out victory. And so actually that makes me more bullish, doesn't it? It makes you more bullish. An all out victory. We've had this really nice higher time frame flag. Higher time frame, nice breakout, all-time high, multi-month consolidation. Just based on this structure, could it be a higher time frame cup and handle? Sure, could be. So what's the measured move on that? Well, I don't know. According to this, we're probably going up to $300,000-$400,000. Yeah, according to this. But I mean, obviously we're not going to get there in one go, but based on this, I think it would look weird to just do that, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that would look really weird. And that would just be like 150,000. I think, I don't know, I think going up to there with a measured move here, somewhere like that, isn't it? I'd like to see that happen. I'd like to see if that happens. And I want it to happen before April. I don't know, but I'd like to see a blow off top here. A real blow off top. And then possibly a multi-year bear market. Yeah, so I don't think just because Trump is elected, I don't necessarily think the markets are just going to keep on going up. I think possibly we'll have a crazy rally, a really mega bullish rally, and then possibly we're going to have a multi-year bear market, which is just going to, a bear market doesn't mean the price is going down. A bear market could just be a massive range with lower highs and lower, it could be something like that. Yeah, it could be. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean we're going down to zero. It just means that we've peaked. We've peaked, and if it's a blow off top, then it'll be like something like that, and then maybe we're just in a big range now, and potentially you'll be expecting whatever happens, however we break out now on a higher time frame. I do expect in the future for this consolidation area to be tested. I do expect it to be tested in the future. I don't know how long in the future, but I would you do expect, if we do get like an impulsive move now, I do expect somehow in the future for us to come back here and test these levels. That makes perfect sense. Does it make sense? I'm really bullish on QuantX, dudes. Like that's why I bought some. I took by far my biggest position is TRVL because I'm using that as my bank. But the reality is, the more and more I see QuantX, and the more and more I see the development of quantum technology, and I'm really bullish on that. I see quite low volume, and that just tells me that you got a lot of hodlers. But once they go live, if they can get not mass adoption, but if they can somehow get a lot of other projects involved in developing and coding and integrating into their layer one, then we could see some really nice upside. And if they can get big investments coming, so you've got these Qataris who have invested. Qatari investors have connections, they have friends, and naturally they're going to be talking about their projects and their investments to their investor friends. But in terms of technically and structurally, I'm looking at the USD chart. That's our pivot low. I've always said that we could get a test of this value area low. It looks like we had a little front one of this this level here, and I think I'll feel a lot more confident if we can reclaim the point of control. So at the moment, I can't tell if we're going lower or not. Yeah, and I know that Quanex has the potential to go low and fake everyone out, but actually it's just a little bit of a shakeout. So I can't like say this is when it's going to happen. This is looking really bullish. So look, 2 days ago we had a nice, this is an engulfing bullish candle. We took the liquidity from these lows, we've come into this wick to put in a higher low. This is a bullish engulfing on the daily time frame, really bullish. For me, these are kind of like some nice, it's like a corrective pullbacks, corrective. Low, decreasing prices, decreasing volume. So it's actually looking quite good. Look, a little bit of an ABC type style pattern here. It's not looking terrible though. I think it's looking okay at the moment. It's looking quite nice. This correction is looking quite nice. So let's just see what happens. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it for you. And obviously I appreciate 20 Swiss francs. Really appreciate that. All right, good luck, mate. Good luck at the gym. All right, let me go back to let me have a look at Altcoin Dreaming's chart. He was gloating, wasn't he? So I don't want to take your limelight. We can share the limelight. If anyone doesn't know, Altcoin Dreaming, he's been on my stream for a while now, and he has you can follow him on TradingView, and this is Trade Make Money, Money Maker, Trade Make Money .money. Okay, FFF. So this looks like your trades are getting a little pullback now. I took profit. I had some trades open. I took profit, and I was looking for a bit of a deeper correction, to be honest with you. But we had a little bit of a pump 1 hour, and now we're getting a little bit of a pullback. A little bit of this is take profits. Just buy the dips, guys. Honestly, just buy the dips and then take profit at the highs, and just keep on doing that. Nice, really nice. All right, let me have a look at Voit. I'll go back to that just because I was having a look at that. Majid wanted me to have a look, so sorry, Majid, I got distracted. Dan took my attention. Are you still here? Hopefully you're still here. Sorry about that. You can blame Dan, really. Blame him. Don't blame me. All right, Voit. Let's have a look at Voit. So this is my chart. I haven't looked at it. This is the first time I'm looking at it since the last time I looked at it. Look. Again, these time pivots are an area. They're not an exact time, but what's interesting about this is, look, this is how did I come up with that level? That's the 618, wasn't it? Look, it's the 618. Was it? Let me look. Let me update my volume, Majid, first. Let me bring my volume levels. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. So do I have my other volume levels? Let me pull the overall volume, actually. This one. All right. So what's interesting here is two things. Firstly, look at the value area high. You see how the price has come down, clear the liquidity from these lows, and we've had a really nice back test on the value area high. And this is a really nice bullish reaction. This is a bullish reaction. Boom. See that? That's a bullish reaction, right? We had a really nice reversal pattern here. It's like a piercing, it's a piercing candle, isn't it? Look, you go down, you take the liquidity from this low. You don't close lower, you close higher than this low. So that's a swing failure. And then the next candle, you have a buy up. It closes well above 50% of the previous candle, above this previous low. Really bullish reversal. The next candle, which was yesterday, you have a bullish continuation. Really nice bullish continuation. Increasing volume. Look at the volume. Yesterday's volume was an increase in volume. Yeah, so really bullish reversal here. Potentially, this is the first impulse. Potentially, this is potentially the first impulse. Maybe there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. It's quite impulsive. We've got a really nice impulse here. We knew that this was going to happen, didn't we? Because we were expecting it. We've been expecting it. I've got a time pivot somewhere in the beginning of November. I said second week, but like I've said many times, that these time pivots are areas of time. They're not exact times. So, so it can come before or afterwards. We just have an idea of where we want it to happen, where and when we want it to happen. So it's coming into the right area at the right time to form some kind of bottoming pattern here. This is probably, look, I said that this is probably an ABC, and probably we're looking at some kind of 5 wave down. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish our last wave. Yeah, so that's your wave A, B, and then you got a big C, isn't it? And the last one's like some kind of 5 wave. That's kind of what I was imagining. And it looks like we're on time. It looks like we've come into the right level and nothing really changes. This was our first impulse and we've had a higher time frame corrective pattern. And now what we want to see is an impulsiveness. And we're starting to see impulse and we want to see now continuation. Okay. So in the context of this price action, we've come into the value area high. We found support. This is like a nice back test, higher time frame back test. If you look at the weekly time frame, look how nice that looks. Yeah, look at that. It looks really nice, doesn't it? I've kind of hid the value area low, but let me just kind of get rid of these fixed ranges. Look at that. It looks like a really nice weekly reaction off the value area high for the second time, clearing the liquidity there. Looks like a really nice back test, doesn't it? So I think this is good. I think this is good. I think this is really nice to see. If you're trading this, you have a really nice trade invalidation, haven't you? If you're trading this and if I wanted to trade this, which I'm not because I have a spot position, but that's my invalidation now, this low, I think. Just because I don't think I want to see us go down again. Like that would be really weird, wouldn't it? To just keep on putting it. It's possible. You could definitely continue and destroy everyone and really fake everyone out. But I think in the context of Bitcoin making all-time highs, ETH finding some kind of floor potentially and starting to look really bullish, the US elections, I think you'd like to think that this is it. This is the low. Yeah. I think if this starts showing weakness, then we'll actually start falling back underneath this value area high, flipping it into resistance, and then it will start looking really weak. And then could it go low? Of course it could. Yeah, everything can happen in crypto. You could easily go down, take out that low and explode out. That's possible. Everything's possible. But I'm not expecting it. It's not a high probability bet. And I think in this context, I don't really now want to see lower, especially now that I'm seeing some kind of bullish reaction from this value area high with this bullish structure. If you suddenly start seeing the price kind of fall back down here, it's not going to look good, is it? It's going to look really weak. And if you take out this low, what does that look like? It looks like an inverse V shape. It's going to look really weak. Yeah, and I don't want to see that happen. So let's just keep an eye on this. But I think what we're looking at now is really nice. It's a nice reaction, basically. And obviously that kind of corresponds with my Elliott wave count and my fib time. Excuse me. If that is the pivot low, this one that we've just put in, then my target is the 618 at 69 cents. Okay, that's my first target. And that would work really well because that corresponds with this value area here. Just above it, just above the value area high here. We've cleared the liquidity all the way up to the point of control. Now we can kind of clear all of that liquidity. I want to see this go up to there. I want to see this pivot one back flip, back test. If that's the free, if we get 5 waves there, I'd like to see that, see if that's possible. But I mean, I think if I see 5 waves come to culmination on the 3 there, then by April, then I'd probably be looking to take a good profit. That would be an 800% increase in value. Okay, that's possible. But you know, you never know. You could see more of an impulsive move all the way up to the 1, which would take us all the way to the all-time high. Yeah, that would also work. And so that would also, from here, that would be like a crazy increase in value, 4,500% increase in value. Crypto, you know, crypto's crazy. Everything's possible. Yeah. So let's see what happens. All right. Does that help, Majid? I don't know if that helps. I think it's okay. Huh? I don't have any real concerns about this. Look at the 3-day time frame candle. Look, we've got 7 hours and a half to go. This is like a bullish engulfing. It's a bullish reversal candle here, isn't it? Red candle, wick underneath the previous candle, low, and a nice buy up. So every time frame now is showing some kind of reversal. Look, this is an impulsive move, isn't it? Look at the 12-hour time frame. Impulse, 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 impulse. Even a little bit of a gap there. Really nice. Look at the monthly time frame. Let's have a look at this. Look, it's looking quite